Good evening, everyone. I felt compelled to do a pick a card reading. It's a mini pick a card reading this evening, speaking with spirit and your guides to see what messages they have for us. So this evening I'm working with the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray, illustrated by Lily Moses, and also the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray, again beautifully illustrated by Lily Moses as well. I really love both of these decks. I always get very accurate readings when I use them, and I'm a huge fan of Lily Moses' artwork as well, so they're both very special decks. So the messages this evening are going to be from the Keepers of the Light and Ascended Masters, angels and ancestors that are with you in spirit. So they may well want to strengthen their bond with you and work more closely with you. And if you look in front of you, you'll see there are 3 piles. Left to right, we have pile number 1, which is the goddess. In the middle, we have pile number 2, which is the wolf. And then on the right, we have pile number 3, which is the raven. So just take a few moments to meditate on the card piles and think about which one you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one totem, then that's absolutely fine. That just means that there are messages for you in both of those piles, or maybe even all 3. So with that, I'm going to move on to pile number 1, which is the goddess. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the goddess totem, this is your reading. So let's see what we have this evening for you. Okay, so the first card we have is Diana, Focused Intention, and it reads, think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So with Diana, she is a Roman goddess, and she's sometimes believed to be linked or the same as the goddess Artemis. And when I think of Diana, I think of Sagittarius, because it's all about taking your bow and arrow, setting your intention, and then letting your arrow land where it's meant to, having confidence in the intention that you're setting. So maybe there is something on your mind that you want to manifest, but you've been distracted or you've been putting it off. And so this is a message from Diana to say that you must think about what you desire, set your sights high, don't settle. Do you feel like you are settling in some way? And expect the best possible outcomes. It's all about keeping your thoughts really positive, because the more positive your thinking is, the more positive your external world will be, because your external world is a mirror of your inner world. And so it's really important that nothing distracts you from your purpose, your mission, or your goal, that anything is possible as long as you remain focused. So ready, aim, and fire. You're right on target. That's the message I'm getting for you. I also think of moon energy. So connecting with your divine feminine, your inner creativity, going with the flow of life and trusting in the power of the universe. And the next card we have from Angels and Ancestors is Spring, see your seeds grow. And so you've got the hare here as well. So the hare may very well be your spirit animal. You may see symbols of the hare, and that's just confirmation that the hare is very much working with you at the moment. And I think of springtime as well when I see this card. So it may be that you've been setting your intentions, you're remaining focused, you've taken a shot at what you want to manifest, and now is the time to see your seeds grow, to see your intentions blossom into something. Maybe it's about seeding your creations. So you've had an idea and it's all about sowing those seeds and then watering your dreams and allowing that seed to develop into something beautiful, seeing your creations come to life. It could even represent a change for you in the spring, so maybe fruition of your goals, your intentions are going to come to fruition in spring, so March, April time in 2021. So don't lose sight of your mission and keep going. Set those intentions, water your garden, and your dreams will come to fruition. It's all about being patient and waiting for divine timing. So group number 1, I hope that made sense for you. I'm now going to move on to group number 2, which was the wolf. Hello group number 2, if you chose the wolf totem, this is your reading, so let's see what we have for you this evening. Okay, so the first card we have is hope, love and acceptance. So hope is one of the archai, the female archangels. And it says, love is yours, recognise your divine worth, choose loving thoughts. So there's lots of pinks and yellows on this card. So I think of solar plexus energy, which is your main energy centre in your body, which is located by your navel. And also pink energy, which is associated with your heart chakra, your higher heart chakra. So your divine feminine energy and balancing your emotional heart centre. So love is yours. Do you need to love yourself more? Do you need to accept yourself more? Are you like the lotus flower? Have you been through the dark times and your strength is what has got you through this difficult time, that no matter how dark things seem, you always manage to bloom, push through the soil, push through the darkness, and you believe in love, you believe in hope. And this card is all about recognizing your divine worth. Love is yours, and to choose loving thoughts. And this means loving thoughts about yourself. If you've been engaging in negative self-talk, it's now time to, change that way of thinking and think about what it is that you love about yourself. What are your strengths? Compliment yourself. The most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. So is it time to give yourself a little bit more love and engage in self-care activities that make you feel good? Then we have from Angels and Ancestors, Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. So with this, I see full moon energy on this card too. We have a new moon coming up on the 14th for this month. And so, with a new moon becomes new beginnings. And when the full moon appears, it's all about completions of cycles, the birthing of your dreams. And you may even be a moon child, so a Cancerian, or you may be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, but that's not necessary. But with the water signs, they're very much connected to the moon cycles. And so during the time of the moon, it's a very intuitive, very psychic time. So you're being asked to pay attention to your thoughts and the signs that you may be receiving from spirit at that time, because they could actually be divine messages guiding you along your pathway. So, it's embracing your psychic gifts, trusting in your intuition, and even keeping a dream journal. Keep a dream journal by your bed, and upon waking, write down anything that you remember from your dreams, because it could be that you're receiving messages from your guides during dream time, but you're unable to recall them because you forget what you've dreamt about. But if you get into the habit of writing your dreams down, whatever you can remember, the more easily you will remember your dreams. So I hope that makes sense. Again, moon energy is all about connecting with the divine feminine, going within, going with the flow of life, engaging in creative projects, engaging with your creativity. It's all about the process. expressing yourself creatively. So it doesn't have to be a masterpiece, but you may want to engage in activities that maybe you've been putting off. Maybe you have creative hobbies that you've put to one side, but Spirit is telling me that it's a good time to engage in them again, because connecting with your creativity will help you to balance your divine feminine energy, because it may be that divine masculine energy is ruling your life at the moment, and so you need to connect more with your divine femininity. So thank you, group number 2. That's all I have for you. Moving on to group number 3, which is the Raven. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the Raven, this is your reading. So let's see what we have this evening for you. Okay, so we have 2 very different energies here. So first of all, from Keepers of the Light, we have Commander Ashtar, which is call to action. We've got the sacred geometry behind him here as well. And it reads, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So this is all about expressing your divine truth, walking your own path in confidence, taking charge, taking the lead. Maybe you're being called into a position of leadership. It doesn't necessarily need to be professional, but others look to you for guidance. And so, you know, it's trusting in your ability to lead. You're being called into action now. I feel like this could be a call to anybody that regards themselves as a light worker to step into the light now. Let yourself be seen. It's your time to shine. I also feel with this card it's very much applicable to those that are awakened starseeds. So a starseed is somebody that is aware that they have experienced past lifetimes in other star systems, in other dimensions, and so you understand your spiritual truth that you are a soul walking the human path in this lifetime, and so you have much to teach humanity. And part of your life purpose is not only growing individually, but it's helping to awaken the rest of humanity and helping guide and support those that are going through their own spiritual awakenings, and so working through the ascension process. So you have a very key role in this lifetime, and Commander Ashtar is, you know, supporting you with this mission. So reach out to him, ask him for guidance, ask him for support. I also feel like there may be Aquarian energy in regards to this reading, because Aquarius is very much a sign where they believe in their own cause. They're very much a nonconformist, and they're not afraid of walking their own path. And so it may be that you have an Aquarian birth chart placement, but I feel it's very much that energy of you have your own mind, you're a nonconformist, and that's a great thing, you know, in terms of your uniqueness, and you're not afraid of being different or eccentric even. And it's your uniqueness that is what draws others to you, you know, so you have a very important mission, don't forget that. Okay, and the next card from Angels and Ancestors is Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. So you've got this warrior guardian that's with you at the moment. One of your spirit guides is tribal, maybe even Native American. And they are standing closely to you now. And they're asking you to be fearless and to stand strong. Maybe you have to fight for others, fight for the underdog. Stand strong in a cause that is dear to your heart. Don't be afraid of speaking your authentic truth. You know, maybe you're a warrior with words, so you're very much somebody that speaks up for those that are more vulnerable. So it's trusting in your warrior spirit. Don't be afraid. Stand strong, stand determined, and fight for what you believe in. So I hope that made sense for you, group number 3. Those are all the messages that I have this evening. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you all so much love. Please feel free to like, share and comment. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I'm wishing you all a very blessed week. Take good care of yourselves.